everything's okay. It's just count, just little nicks, nothing major.
What's been the biggest difference this year under new defensive coordinator? You guys notice any major changes in like the style of play? Or I mean, obviously you're sticking with the 4-2-5, but anything that's really stood out that's been different from last season?
Just the guy in charge. Nothing too crazy has changed. We kind of run the same scheme, run the same blitzes, and run the same defense pretty much. Just the guy in charge has changed, and I mean hopefully that's for it'll be for even a better defense.
What can you guys say about the difference in mentality from Coach Allen to Coach Woody?
Just a different mindset. Everything's still the same. We go out there, play hard, go run to the ball, and still have that bull shark mentality.
Coach Woody pretty much let you three run the show for the most part, and if anything needs to be said, he handles it. Or
In what way would you say that the defense has most improved this offseason?
And we're finally, from spring, if you go back and look at spring, right when Woody took over, we were struggling. We didn't perform how we wanted to, gave up a lot of big plays, gave up a lot of points. Right now you kind of see us all buying in. I mean, we're still way, way away from where we need to be, but you see us all buying into the system. You see us all buying into this new defensive coordinator. So that's definitely been our strength so far, buying in and kind of believing in what he's preaching. So.
If it was all the same, there was very little change. Why were you guys struggling early in the spring?
Just we really were accustomed to Coach Allen. We were accustomed to what he did. We were accustomed to his energy and his thing. So I mean, we liked it. We did as a team, but just coming into a new guy, you gotta. It's always an adjustment. When we went from Bresnahan to Coach Allen, it was an adjustment. We had to get used to Coach Allen. So we didn't really necessarily like change. You don't really like change as a person, but now we got used to it because now he's taking us under his wing and stuff. It's just kind of like being a person.
What have you done to kind of build your body up and make sure that you can withstand playing so close and, let's say, taking over Jamie's spot?
I mean, I've definitely put on weight. I mean, I'm about 210 now. That's the heaviest I've weighed since I've been here. But I just watching film too. Watching film from last year, I still talk to Bird. I just talked to him like 2 days ago, and I still ask him questions even though he's not here, man. I try to. He was great at that position, and it's definitely a key position for our defense. So anything I can learn from him, watching film, and then just repetition, going on the field and every day, getting your reroutes, reading keys, just play fast, play ball.
What's the biggest thing he's taught you or told you about the position that
Playoff instincts. Don't think, just go. That's the biggest thing with Bird. He made some mistakes, but he made a lot of big plays because he just went. He went with his first instinct, his natural reaction, natural ability to be quick, be fast, be physical, and I think that's the biggest thing I gained from him.
Deatrick, you had led this team in interceptions last season, and it seems like the secondary has only gotten stronger every year, and you guys might even have one of the better secondaries in the conference this year. What's that mentality like going into the season? Do you guys know that you have the talent, kind of like to flash that and expect your secondary to be the toughest part of your team?
Yes, we understand we have depth, and we understand that we can be very great. So we go out there, we hold each other accountable. Most important, we hold each other accountable. We don't even if a coach even if a coach say it's a good job, we feel like you could have did better because you know better. So we just hold each other accountable. So and try to be great.
Auggie, to see this recent new group coming on in, a lot of good amount coming from this area. You're from around here, and just what's that like for you? Do you take a little extra pride in that, you think?
Absolutely. I mean, this is the home school, and when we were down, we couldn't get a lot of people, from around here. And then I think when Coach Taggart came in, he kind of laid this imprint that he wanted to, win the Bay, when the guys around here, and I think he's done that, and it is nice to see because we got a lot of talent around here, and for those guys, they don't need to go far to come to a good program, and I think that's finally what kind of happened. And for me, I know for Nate, I mean, there's nothing better than representing your hometown. There's nothing better than playing where you grew up and letting people come watch you and see you play. So I mean, I think we it's really nice to bring all these kids in, because I mean it was a dream for me to play at home, and I mean I'm sure for Nate it was a dream, and a lot of these kids it's a dream to play from where they're from.
Yeah, Nate, I was gonna ask you the same, kind of being a little, getting ready to lead this team this year. Just what are your thoughts on
I mean,
these younger guys?
it feels great. I remember first when me and Auggie, when we first come to USF, you had a lot of guys leaving the area. You had, I mean, if you add up all the Philip Edie's, the James Wilders, the Nelsons, the Vernons, and you put them on our, and they stay home, we would be a great team. And now to see that guys are staying home and not, just taking those routes to other schools and want to represent the city, it makes us feel good, because it makes us feel like, we set the foundation for that. And other people, we was the people that did it early, and now guys are starting to come along, so it feels good.
Auggie, you quarterback the defense against this offense every day. What changes do you see on the offensive side of the ball, and what makes them dangerous coming into this season?
I mean, I could say 3-headed monster, but it might be about an 8-headed monster. They got a lot of weapons. They got a lot of good people. They got a lot of good running backs. They got a really good quarterback, and their scheme isn't crazy. Their scheme is a simple scheme, and they go fast. They do a lot of motion. They do a lot of stuff. So, that the offense we have is one of the tops in the nation, one of the tops in the country, and us going against them every day is only getting us better. Just being able to make checks for what they do, and being able to make adjustments, and being able to watch film really helps us out as a defense. Really helps me out as a player, just to to be on track for when the season starts, because once those live bullets get flying, it's a lot different than in practice, where you can go and watch film. You got to be right the first time.
Going back to that change at defensive coordinator to Coach Woody, what's the one thing or one part of his philosophy that has maybe helped you guys to make that shift, or